Guys, I got bad news. Kakatext lang sa akin na just last night, gasoline prices increased more than 2.5 pesos. If I was driving my own car, kagabi pa lang, dapat nagpa-full tank na ako. But luckily, this week, we have something different. Let me introduce you to the DFSK E5. This is a 7-seater plug-in hybrid. So on this video, we're gonna give it a real-world test. We're gonna drive it to highway. We're gonna take it out on a long drive. And I think if you're looking for a family car that saves you a lot of money, that's practical, that you should seriously consider the DFSK E5. My name's Paul, and you're watching Test Drive PH. Let's get started. Okay guys, let me just give you a very quick walkthrough of this DFSK E5. So first off, I love this color. It's kind of like a green jade color here. And then this headlights here, there's DRLs and a full LED. This is probably one of the brightest that I've ever used. We were driving in the highway and we could see everywhere. Kita-kita namin, sobrang lawak niya. And then on the front here, we have this very nice na para siyang this grill here na parang digital siya. And then of course this DFSK logo. And then when we move on to the side, you have this aerodynamic na 19-inch alloys. And by the way guys, the suspension of this is pretty awesome. It's very, very comfortable. And then when you look at the profile here, so this is a mid-size SUV, so it's pretty big. So kailangan mo na medyo malaking garahe for this. Pero kita nyo naman yung silhouette niya. It's really, really pretty. And then on the top here, of course, we have the silver railings here, roof railings, which are usable. And then, I think on this side, this is, so you have PHEV nga pala to, di ba guys? So you have, this is where your charger, and then the other side is where you're gonna be filling up.
The DFSK E5 packs a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder engine delivering 174 horsepower and 300 Newton meters of torque. It's front-wheel drive and has a ECVT transmission. It's paired with a 17.5 kilowatt-hour battery that provides an impressive electric range only of nearly 100 kilometers and charging times as short as 4 hours. Combined with its 60-liter fuel tank, the E5 achieves an exceptional maximum range of up to 1,150 kilometers.
Then if we move to the back here, I love the design ng LED here that you got this one bar here that wraps around all of the back here. And then the pattern here is a very sporty pattern. Then of course you have your spoiler there. You have your shark fin antenna there, and of course for this one you have a automatic tailgate.
When it comes to luggage space, with the third row seats up, it's enough for some shopping or grocery bags. If kailangan mo pa ng room, it's easy to fold down the seats to have more room for your luggage. And the great thing is the seats fold flat.
Okay guys, to access the third row, so the best way is actually on this this side of the car. So we have a lever here. You just pull, then that slides forward. So anong pretty big guy. So papasok tayo dito sa third row. And then so I do think na dito sa third row, this is strictly for kids lang or small adults. Then of course you have your own headrest here. And then meron kang hook where you can put your stuff in there. Then very least meron ka ditong cup holders. So yeah, for space wise, definitely this is just for kids. At the very least, you have your own speaker din sa top. So tara, let's move on dito naman sa second row. Okay guys, check lang natin itong second row seats, no? So the quality of the leathers here, I do believe na you can have it in this brown color here. You can also have white, gray, and also black. So you have that option to choose from the interior colors. So yan, so tayo. Then this is my driver's sitting position. So he's actually pretty tall. Pero for me, for my 5'6" na frame here, you have on the side here, you have this very nice na wood decoration dito sa side. Then you have one of the speakers, one of your 12 speakers. Siyempre yung door is already chrome. And then on the middle here, on the center console, you have 2 air vents. Under there, we have one USB-A port. And then, dito naman sa gitna, no, we have our armrest. Then, of course, you have 2 cup holders. I think sitting here naman, well, my daughter likes it here. My kids quite like it. It's very, very plush. And then, of course, sa top, meron sunroof dito na malaki talaga. And then, you have this personal light here on the side. Then yeah, sitting here at the back, I think okay na dito for 3 full-size adults. And yeah, it's a very nice place to be in, dito sa second row. Okay, dito naman tayo sa harap, no? So for the driver, you have full adjustment naman dito ng steering wheel. You have your height adjustment, and you have reach adjustment as well. And then on the seat here, you have controls. You have electronic controls for your seat here, forward, back, and of course the tilt here. And then on the center console, ito laki nito, para siyang mouse. Tapos ayan, you have controls for your auto hold function. You have your switch for your electronic parking brake there. Ito, this is nice. Malapit lang yung switch for the EV and the hybrid mode. The same goes for your drive modes here. You have another switch for your hill descent assist. And then you have a cubby hole here. And that you can open, that you can put. You have 2 cup holders there. You have a cubby hole here that this is where you put your phone. Actually, this is where your wireless charger is. And then you have a 12-volt socket there. Yung performance naman ng AC, medyo sobrang lamig siya actually. And then you have this is physical controls. You feel nice. And oh yeah, meron kang ditong space pa underneath there. And then by the way guys, ito talagang wood finish niya, no, dito sa dashboard na nag-wrap all throughout the cabin. And again, dun sa back, they feel nice. And I love that it's back. You know, it's very 70s, 80s na it's back. So that's a really nice touch by DFSK.
On your leather steering wheel, you have full multimedia controls, and your standard cruise control is easy to access. The beautiful wood finish continues with the window controls. The 12-speaker system sounds pretty good, and you even have this dampened glove compartment. The DFSK E5 dashboard has 2 screens, a 7-inch instrument cluster, and a 12.3-inch infotainment system that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And don't forget the high-definition 360 camera.
Okay guys, we're testing out the DFSK E5 dito sa Expressway. Now, for this E5 now, you have cruise control, the standard cruise control. And then, of course, you have your lane keep assist. You have your blind spot monitoring. So those sort of things, at least that will keep you safe. And one of the things that I want to mention, one of the favorite things that I like about this DFSK na E5 is ang tahimik niya. Sobrang tahimik niya. Itong DFSK, even ito naka-hybrid ako ngayon, normal mode, tapos hybrid mode, so hindi ako full electric. Ang tahimik niya. There's a very little road noise. It's supremely quiet.
Whether it's long drives in the province or short drives in the city, the DFSK E5 handles these driving situations with grace and elegance. It has plenty of power for overtaking. Riding uphill is not a problem. and then driving it quickly, the chassis is more tuned to a more relaxing drive. Then when it comes to seated driving, the DFSK E5 has a more relaxed and calm demeanor.
So guys, I want to talk about yung 100 kilometers na range. No? So just imagine yourself na something like this. Yung 100 kilometers na yon, let's say you're working in Makati, then let's say you live in QC, yung 100 kilometers na yun, that means balikan ka, hindi ka na magpapagas. Diba? So, that's pretty awesome kasi, you know, like, pwede mong gawin is mag-charge ka na lang sa bahay everyday, kahit everyday, and, you know, magpapagas ka na lang siguro like every other month or every other week. Kasi that's how, you know, kasi nga you have this 100 kilometers na on EV. Now, of course, yung gagamit ka ng, although okay, nag-charge ka nga sa bahay, syempre may nag-spend ka rin ng money doon. Pero typically yung gagastusin mo doon, no, based on your total consumption. Pero the average, according to other EV enthusiasts, is either 1 peso to 1.150 eh. So that means if this has 100 kilometers now, if this has 100 kilometers, basically piso per kilometer. So ang ginastos mo lang the whole day on travel is about 100 pesos lang. When was the last time? When was the last time that you spent 100, just 100 pesos on your travel? Siguro malaki na yung, let's say, 150. When was the last time na nangyari yun sa inyo, guys? If there are a couple of things that I think the DFSK E5 can improve on, is probably just the additional features. Now, for example, it would have been great if this had full adaptive cruise control. I think that would be nice. I was really missing that. But when you think about it, no, if you're gonna trade a adaptive cruise control, I think okay na ako sa additional na 2 seats. Kasi that's for a lot of families, no, that's way more important than the adaptive cruise control. Kasi not a whole lot of people actually use adaptive cruise control. And cruise control naman, I think for the majority, they should be fine. So there you have it, guys. That's my review of the DFSK E5. So what do I think about it? I think the E5 offers a unique package with this gorgeous looks, with the suspension that is so plush, and then, of course, the performance of the engine. And then, this is, after all, a plug-in hybrid, a 7-seater plug-in hybrid. Being able to run this at just full EV, you know, sobrang tipid nun. You could run for days just for using EV. You could save a lot of money on fuel. So it's definitely worth a look. I recommend that you give the DFSK E5 a test drive. So that's it for me. My name is Paul. You've been watching Test Drive PH. Make sure that you visit our website at testdrive.com.ph. Follow me on social media. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.